The Griffin's family was off for Stewie's first fire visit at Quahog Fire Station. Captain Beckman gave them a tour of the station and mentioned that they had to be away from their families for months, so they had to eat and sleep at the station. The Griffins received mail from the Nielsen Company that they had been selected among billions of American families to be a Nielsen family. Brian explained that Nielsen wanted the family to be among the selected group of people who helped determine what was on TV. Later, a representative from Nielsen Company attached a tracking box to the Griffins' TV. The Griffins were arguing over which TV show to watch when Tom Tucker arrived. He hoped that the newly selected Nielsen family planned to watch the Channel 5 news. Peter gave him some of his most bizarre suggestions. True to his word, Tom did all those things, like appearing mustacheless and wearing a jester hat to Peter's delight. Joe reprimanded Peter that being a Nielsen family, he should have been more thoughtful about the choices he made. Peter was delirious when Tom acted upon his suggestion and showed a bunch of beavers throwing a sad expression on some gruesome news. The Nielsen representative dropped by to quickly change out the card on their box. While the representative was busy with his work, Peter dashed towards his van and snuck out several devices without being seen. Lois was shocked to see hundreds of devices plugged into their TV, as Peter planned to bring revolution to the TV world. When the anchor of Mad Men, John Hamm, refused to budge according to Peter's style, Peter refused to watch his show. A week later, a frantic John called Peter and agreed to adopt his suggestions, since their show's rating dropped drastically by 50%. Soon Peter was off to make abrupt changes in Breaking Bad, roller skates, NBC, etc. It seemed as if all the shows were Peter-like customized. An angry mob gathered outside the Griffin's house in protest for ruining the television. Quagmire pointed out in anger that Peter planted a real cougar in Cougar Town, and now the cougar was dead. One by one, the neighbors pointed out the insane alterations in their favorite TV shows, all because of Peter's lunatic ideas. One of the angry mobsters threw a glass bottle at Peter, injuring him severely. Peter was rushed to the hospital, but even Dr. Hartman refused to treat Peter. Even his friends Quagmire and Joe refused to entertain him. Peter was in the blues because he missed his friends, and admitted messing up with the TV. Brian consoled him by blaming everything on the networks for relying on the content that appealed to the least intelligent audience. Brian suggested Peter could bring a positive change in TV by using the boxes. But an enraged Mayor West smashed every single device, to Peter's dismay. Peter dashed to the Television Producers Guild, called up a meeting, and coaxed them to rebuild the television from the ground. Peter assigned each producer his respective show, from workplace comedies to talent and law and order shows, and thankfully TV was in the hands of capable people, at least that is what Peter thought.